legends and ancient weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid.
Hello toy collectors and YouTubers, this is FilmSkull93 with another Authentic Legends and Collectibles toy review. And today's toys we'll be reviewing not a particular action figure, but more action figure accessories. And this one is exciting because it ties into a toy line I've always wanted to do, which is one of my childhood favorites, the Kenner Star Wars action figures from the late 1970s and early 1980s. But before we get started on the toy review, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring that bell so you get notifications for future toy reviews. I know what you're thinking to yourself, what kind of accessories are you going to do with the vintage Star Wars line because they already came out with some? Well, I happened to come across this really cool place when I was watching Retro Blasting called Trash Compactor Custom Figures and Accessories, and they do some really cool detail on custom weapons for vintage Star Wars line of toys, and so I thought, hey, I want to give this a shot. And so I bought some, and here's what I've got. For Han Solo, I've got a Stormtrooper blaster that can actually fit in his hand correctly. That is pretty cool. I actually like how this fits now in my Han Solo action figure without having any problems whatsoever, and there it is. And you know what I also stumbled across on that website for the Trash Compactor Custom Figures? A holster. Now I know what you're saying to yourself, he already has a holster, and so does the other vintage Han Solo action figures, but this is really cool because check this out. That's just plastic printed onto his leg, as you can see. This actually kind of hooks on right there, even over that holster that's on his leg already. It hooks on there, and then you can take a blaster, his Han Solo blaster, and watch. It slides in there just like that, and there you go. Han Solo with this blaster, and that's pretty cool, isn't it? Here is Luke Skywalker, and of course, you remember the famous telescope lightsaber that comes up and down right there, but you couldn't hold a gun really in this hand here, and obviously you couldn't hold, and I say a gun, you couldn't hold a blaster in the other hand, so if you take this lightsaber piece out here, like so, what Trash Compactor Custom Figures and Accessories has done is they've made an actual Stormtrooper blaster. Check this out. See that right here? Look at this. Look at this. Stick that in there, and now Luke is holding his gun. Now, of course, my hole is just a little bit too big for this blaster to fit into, but, you know, with a little bit of black tape or something around it, we'll be able to fit in there nice and snug. But this is really, really neat. I like the idea and the design that Trash Compactor Custom Figures and Accessories has done with this. All right. Boba Fett. Now, Boba Fett's so hot and famous right now, right? For the new TV series out. But I got an actual vintage blaster for Boba Fett. How cool is that? I mean, and this sculpt is amazing. Fits in his hand just right. And I just think it's absolutely amazing. And look at this. They even did a cape and a Wookiee hairs, if you will, that go, and it's just one big piece, kind of designed off of the actual one that they kind of did with the Power of the Force 2 line in 1995-96. So this is the same kind of concept, but it's done for your vintage Boba Fett, and it fits in there really nice and snug. If I can get it in here real quick, like, and there you go. And it's just one solid plastic piece on there. Nothing's been painted. I guess you could paint it if you wanted to. I kind of like the way it is. I like to leave it just all one solid color, kind of like how the vintage toys were back in the day with not that much painted detail on the little things like that. So that's pretty cool. All right, so these are the accessories I got. The blaster that Han can hold in his hand, the Stormtrooper blaster, the holster, the Stormtrooper blaster that Luke can hold in his hand, as well as Boba Fett's cape and the Wookiee. Right here. Now, where did I get these at? I got these at Trash Compactor Custom Action Figures and Accessories, and the link is in the description below. And here, if you could take a look at this website, they've got all kinds of stuff other than just repro accessories. They've got action figures, action figure heads, and all these really cool sculpts. So if you're into this accessories for your vintage Star Wars line, then I highly recommend you go to their website and check them out today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button below and please subscribe to our channel.